Everybody good?
Yep.
Sound right? Everybody good in the headphones? Anybody need something turned up, adjusted? All right, let's go. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? All right. Let me get a good intro going. I am Cashew.
Oh, okay. Get the fuck out of here.
You want to be Tory so bad.
That good. All right. I'm Cashews.
This your boy TK.
It's your girl Diamond.
This your girl Tasty.
And we are
HIPHOP
MILLENNIALS podcast.
And we are back.
Welcome back, you guys. Hey.
Another week.
Yes.
Right.
Let me see.
What's up, TK?
Fresh up off of
Happy late Thanksgiving.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Fresh up off of Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Got some time in. You know?
Guess we can go around. Did y'all have a good Thanksgiving? Why are we trying to act like we all wasn't together?
I know.
Holiday season. It could be a stressful time or it could be a fun time. It depends on how you look at it.
Yeah.
I'm eager to get this shit over with. Get to the new year.
You ready for the new year?
Yeah.
New year. Are you a new year, new me kind of person?
I never was that.
Yeah.
I feel like you
Your
could
goals.
start whatever, whenever.
Yeah.
Actually, I feel like people who say new year, new me are the procrastinators.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm gonna wait till January. I'm gonna wait till, I gotta do this and
You
do
gotta
this
do it right
before
now.
I can do this. No,
Yeah.
start right now.
Yeah.
You trying to prepare yourself mentally or some shit?
Sound like the
Sometimes,
man from
though.
them old school commercials. Yo, what are you doing right now? Why don't you start right now?
Start right now.
Right.
Hell yeah.
It definitely. I mean,
I'm a here and now type person.
it's like I am a here and now, but
I like setting goals too. Though.
right, and I
Like,
feel like because my birthday is so close to the new year that I think sometimes I do that a little bit. Like next year, I'm not dealing maybe with this or
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. Like I'm not gonna lie and say I've never, but it's not it's never like a new year, new me, new diet. No, it's
Yeah.
never like that. But I definitely
I
try
like
to
the thought
set
of a starting
goals.
point.
Right,
Like,
you know
yeah,
what I'm
I've
saying?
been
Like,
doing this since
Like a goal.
January
or
1st.
even like I'll be like, by my birthday, that's like I said, because it's so close. It's on the 15th of January, so I always be like, I
Capricorn.
want to make sure, I want to make sure that I'm not falling in a certain or the same bad habits. Getting older.
Okay,
the
so
new year.
let's do it. What are y'all leaving in 2023?
I'm leaving bullshit. A lot of times I deal with people just off of boredom or off of, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it'd be like, even now, I'm just to a point where it's like, I'm over, because let me not even say boredom, because that's not for everyone, but it just be like, I don't know, I think sometimes relationships can expire, and even though you might want them to continue, it's like when something is over, and I think
People become a habit.
for sure,
You're really just a habit.
for sure, and
I'm
I
about to break
think
it.
that's if anything, I'm just not dealing with anything that's not positive or bringing some type of positivity to my life. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. And if you fucking with that, I'm not fucking with it.
Yeah.
I don't fuck with that. Well, shit, y'all. Let's jump on into these topics. Let's go ahead and kick this shit off, man.
Right.
Let's do this update on Diddy, man, because he's been in the motherfucking headlines.
Bill
And
Cosby.
anotby one.
And another.
You think they Bill Cosby in them?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, so I'm going to get the conspiracies out the way first before we get all into it. I kind of feel like Diddy been in power for so long and he's touched so much money. Then all of a sudden he's starting to, I'm trying to inject love back into everything. Black love. I want to do
kind of love?
like, he's saying all this love stuff. I want to bring love back. Everything's pollution. The vibrations is off. I do find it a little weird, like once he started trying to put his ducks in a row, that they come for him, or are you putting them in a row because they're coming for you and
Right.
I feel like, I'm not saying, again, we kind of touch bases. Nobody was there, so nobody knows.
knows.
But at the same time, in this day and age with that type of allegations, she has proof.
Yeah.
Agree?
Yeah.
And
I
then
would
agree?
think so.
You know what
I
I
would
mean?
think
Like,
so.
honestly,
Also
like
fast,
really
yeah.
think about it. And I'm not even trying to say because she's a woman or whatever,
Right.
but just
Yeah.
based off of the fact that just the type of person that she's going against.
Yeah, she has
You
something.
she
you got
has
to.
something to be. You know what I'm saying? And that's why that
It
shit
was-
went away
And
so
supposedly
fucking fast.
Well, it wasn't fast. It was like 6 months.
He tried to give her hush money.
Like he tried. They've been going through this for a
Oh,
minute.
so it just went public.
Yeah, it went
Yeah.
public. Nothing can happen in one day. 24 hours, no court. Nothing can happen in 24 hours.
Oh,
Well, they
Shit don't
opened up
work
a
like that,
window
yeah.
for like sexual assault cases, like back
Yes,
in
let's
the
talk
day.
about
So
that.
it's like they opened up a window for women to come forward.
You got until December,
like
November
regardless-
24th.
Yeah, and it's
That's some
almost
bullshit.
over, and that's why Jamie Foxx got his lawsuit going right now too. Like,
Statute of limitations in New
people are
York
coming
is up on November 24th.
Yeah.
Oh, so motherfuckers come out the woodwork
Yeah.
like, oh, I remember.
Trying to get a chance.
That's wild.
And I feel, I don't, as being a woman, I don't think it's ever that you can say it's the right time to be like, you have to say, you know what I'm saying? Because that's something that's very traumatic. But at the same time, do I think that it does look a little suspicious?
Right.
And I'm just being honest, you know what I'm saying? When
It
you're
seems like
trying
you're
to
coming out
do
for a
it
check now.
right before,
She could have came the day they broke up.
Right.
and even with that, that is kind of hard too, because it's like people always be like, oh, well, they were in a relationship, okay, but at the same time, nobody's ever, you don't know what the fuck it's like to be with a millionaire, a billionaire, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying that is right, but a person coming from nothing, and then living this life, even though they might treat you fucked up, I don't want to go back to that either.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we just the other day, females say they'd rather cry in the mansion than cry in the street.
You know what? And I'm not saying that it's right. That's
Till it's time to cry.
crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
But at the same time, it's like, I just feel like that's very murky water because, again, in any of those situations, we weren't there. So it's like you don't know. Do I feel like niggas be raping bitches? Yes. Do I feel like bitches be lying? Yes. Do I feel like niggas are attack bitches or for no reason sometimes too, but do I also feel like bitches sometimes put themselves in compromising situations? You see what I'm saying? So it can go any way.
I feel like I feel like the more money he got, the more loose he was with his sexuality. I wouldn't even say rape.
Like freaky?
Yeah, what you mean though?
Like you mean the richer you are, the freakier you are?
But just like
I'm just
Cassie said
asking.
one time, like not necessarily freaky, but more comfortable. Like you're first of all, can't nobody tell you anything. You're self-sufficient. So it's like, even if somebody was to judge you, you're so self-sufficient, you don't need people anyway. So it's like, you don't need people for that validation anymore. Like, I feel like a lot of people don't live their true lives because they're scared of what somebody's going to say, or they're scared of, you know what I'm saying?
Hell no. I feel with certain shit, niggas be shamed. I don't give a fuck how rich they is. Because if that's the case, it's so many men who specifically like transgender women. That's a thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's right? Yeah. But they wouldn't dare be, and it be rich niggas. You see what I'm saying? But they wouldn't dare be like, because it's shame. And I don't know. I'm not saying it's shame. Let me throw that out there. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not. But whatever.
I know for Diddy's case, I've seen his interviews and he was saying some wild shit.
Suspicious.
Don't ever call another man daddy.
Yeah,
like I would like
suspect.
that shit was wild.
Yeah.
And the way what was Fabulous was like, he sounded real scared, bro. He was like, "Well, you'll never invite me to your parties no more." He like, "We did party. You came to my party like that."
Man,
it sounded like a child.
That's what Diddy said.
Some of his bodyguards are coming out saying that they seen some
Gene
stuff
Deal.
too. Like,
He been on Diddy for like 10 years.
This nigga was talking to Nora. He like, "Oh, I like it when you like that, daddy. I like it when you stumble with your words, daddy."
He is also the type of guy who would date for image. If that makes sense, right? So let me finish. So let me finish. So let me finish. So in that being said, it's almost like a Sexy Red. I'm not comparing, but what I'm saying is like she's herself. She ghetto. She don't give a fuck. She don't really fit the whatever. And I feel like the older Diddy has gotten, he just don't care, and that bitch is, you know what I'm saying, versus like you still trying to be the man, so that's why you're dating this type of, you see what I'm saying?
That's why he chose Cassie in the first place, because of how she looked. She was still dating Kim Porter when he fucked with Cassie in the first place.
So I mean, to my opinion,
his girl is a part of his look too.
Right, and I feel like, but I feel like with her, it's not that way. I feel like they really have fun together. I feel like they really enjoy each other's company. I mean, to me,
I still don't feel like Carisha going for the bullshit either. Like,
I feel like he got some dollars, but she got her own dollars too. You know what I'm saying?
He ain't
finna try that shit with her. Like, that's kind of how I feel.
Female for real that really has. And not necessarily money, because a lot of them did have money, but like a presence per se. Yeah. She has her own presence.
She got her own name. She don't.
Exactly. And it wasn't off of him.
She probably has him in check in a way. Like, okay, well.
And he probably ain't never had a bitch who be like, "I don't need you, nigga,"
or "Don't talk to me like that. Don't touch me like that." No.
Arguably, if she's more irrelevant than he is, you know what I'm saying. Depending on who you ask.
Right. If you're talking to today's society,
they know her
these kids, for sure. That's why he's trying to change his name to Love. Nigga, you Diddy.
Right, exactly. And I was, that's another thing. So I was saying, what do y'all think about if he was able to, like, do a loophole to where they could sue. Like, okay, so when the offenses were made, he was Puff Daddy per se. But say for instance, legally he did change his name. Could that be a loophole of them suing the Puffy estate versus the person?
No.
But that boy got that blunt in his head.
Hey, I'm just saying. I know billionaires get away with a lot of shit. Like,
a different person.
That's why they don't never put stuff in their own name. So when they do lose stuff, technically you're not suing me. You're suing. You know what I'm saying? Whatever,
that's like saying Madea killed somebody and Tyler Perry getting. I don't know. Like, no, it's you. It's still you.
I wouldn't be surprised if he legally changed his name because the bullshit was coming.
That's what I'm saying. You see what I'm saying? Like,
in general,
legally, that wasn't me.
If you got $1 billion, you got eyes to see.
Because they were like, who did it? It was Puffy. That's not my name.
Yeah, you can see but your name is Sean Combs on this paper though.
Nah, legally, no, it's not.
He hurried up and paid that girl because he knew that shit was true.
Absolutely.
Okay?
And also, I believe he paid her because, nigga, the longer this type of stuff is in headlines,
the more shit come out.
People start running.
Not even that. His endorsements are dropping like flies.
That's like Casey said. The more people come out,
pictures. Man.
So you gotta hurry up and
shut it down.
And the longer, and you know, usually something quick happens in the news and you can brush over it, but this is lasting.
Once he settled out that first game, I mean, a court case, it was fucking open shooting season.
Yeah. All these legends, y'all, are fucking up.
Right.
Like their
legends.
skeletons are falling out their fucking closets. Like,
but if it's happened to be true, it's just like, what the fuck were you doing? You
they fucked up. They fucked up.
You fucked yourself up.
I don't like the fact that it doesn't have to be like, it could just be said and it's over.
Yeah.
You know, like, goddamn. And we just believe it because it's Cassie. It's like, she been around 10 years. It must have happened.
That's the justice system, anything.
Yeah.
You're guilty until proven innocent.
I don't think so. I think in some cases, like even with the Bill Cosby shit, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I think some were true, but not all.
I feel like, you know, only one or two were, like, the one was from 2003 or something. You know what I'm saying? So the other ones was just like, you know, right, like eyewitnesses, like, well, it kind of, you know, but they didn't
corroborate, like, make it real.
Exactly. So I feel like, I don't know, in that Cassie shit, I wasn't there, and I just don't feel like this is a situation of she just saying it so we believe it. I really feel like to attack
he was really
that type of, not even, I don't know, because maybe in the time she was just going just because of who he was and what you said. I don't know. I wasn't there.
People like Diddy and Jay-Z got money to make shit disappear.
You see what I'm saying, right?
In order
so it's not
to speak
so
out,
easy.
You have to have some kind of
you have to have
that's something.
But the question that everybody be wondering is why now? Like, I know it's not like we don't believe you why now, but
maybe
it's just like
financial troubles. I don't know.
But see, that's fucked up.
Maybe
like, that's fucked. You can't use that shit when you feel like it.
But she did though. She got $30 million.
You know what I'm saying? That's only my gripe. It's just like, why? It's been, you done had babies, kids, a whole nother life.
Years later for the same reason, just because.
It's like a catch-22 with the waiting. Because
I would never say like right when it happened. Okay, maybe that's a little. You know what I'm saying? But
then when you see what I'm saying, I feel like.
But maybe you could.
Family? Let me tell you why. I think as a woman, you know, something like that traumatic, if it really happened allegedly, you know, that's something that you're always going to carry with you.
Yeah, I agree.
And I feel like it's almost like in the sense of, having kids, you know, eventually, you know, once you get to a certain age, you know, men can have kids forever. They can, but women, you know, so it's like, I think it could be like maybe one of those situations, like not necessarily I waited till the last minute, but like, damn, like, I want some type of justice, and I know that I'm not going to be able to do it, so let me do. You know what I'm saying? In that
she
way,
she stayed with him that long because I mean he had so much control over her career. You know, she
over everything.
Her career. Like she wanted her career
and that's
to take
not.
off,
you know, if people act like that's not a thing, but you know, he could shove her shit down.
It's the family and kids for me. That's all I'm saying. Like it's a whole nother life, my girl. But, I mean, it is what it is.
Facts. And we gonna keep y'all posted on this shit because I don't think it's anywhere near over.
Right. This just the beginning.
That's the topic of
it's gonna be like the Young Thug case, which is still going strong. I told you, y'all need to watch that shit. I'll be watching.
No, I would be. Sure. Let's keep it in the course. You know, Boosie. Do y'all feel that it's wrong for people to use lyrics and not compensate you? Like, even if it's a couple lines, is it a such thing as just paying homage?
No, it's not, because paying homage is, I wouldn't necessarily saying their name, but saying it in a way to, you know, I'm paying homage. if you're saying word for word what the fuck I said, that's not paying homage. You're not even clever with the shit. Like, mix it up a little. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it's a catch-22 though, because really.
So let's get into it.
Who is the original? Right. Let's get into it.
Rod Wave has a song on his new album where he uses a couple of lines from Boosie, and Boosie. The fans then pulled up all the times when Rod Wave has borrowed lyrics from different artists.
Boosie won his
he won his reparations.
Yeah, he wants his.
But they also pulled up a couple songs where Boosie done borrowed a couple lyrics as well. You know, it's like where does the line?
Because you didn't create those words. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, like, you didn't, but you did create them in the way they were said.
No, that's like but that's like me saying, I'm going to the store. No. Oh, but not even saying that. Okay, boom. How rappers will be like, killed this. I killed 10. Da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? You could have killed 3 people. I could have killed 3 people. He could have killed. We're all saying. You know what I'm saying? Like they're just.
That's not the same
and I'm
thing.
not saying. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you're stealing like verses, I think, or like a whole maybe line.
Yeah,
that's what he did though.
Drake has done
a whole line.
It's too many artists that have done it.
Yeah. But for just a few words, like.
But see, that's the thing. Where do you stop? What is it like? You only get 10 words and then you're telling. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's a certain amount of words.
If you gonna do it,
and it comes with chords too. Like if you take somebody's beat, you only can take a certain amount of chords.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but it's just different. Like if you offer him a little writer's credit, whatever, little behind the scenes, even if you handle it financially,
you're trying to take it like. I guess it becomes a problem when you're taking it as your own and not saying anything. And Boosie, he didn't say anything.
Boosie's about his bag, so
you know what I'm saying? Like, you could have even hit Boosie.
I got 10 bands for you.
Hey, bro, let me got. You know what I'm saying? That's it. On some real street shit.
So let me use 2 of your bars.
It was a chorus from one of Boosie's songs from his. I can't think of the song, but I heard it because I saw the lineup. But it's from an album that I actually like. It's one of the ones that was released while he was in jail. You know, Boosie raised a whole generation of these little street guys. You know what I'm saying? So. I give
he said it was a couple artists, not just Rod Wave.
It was a couple. It's a couple people that took the lines, but that's in rap in general, though.
That's what Tasty was saying.
Rap is based off of sampling.
But think about it, though. Let somebody come out and be like straight up their first verse. It was all a dream. I used to be like, nigga, that's straight. You come on, bro.
Jay-Z did it to Biggie all the time.
Drake has somebody.
See, Biggie was never alive, or nobody ever went there. You know what I'm saying?
But how do you know Drake's not paying people though? Like like on the low, like behind scenes. He probably is hitting people off with some money and just be quiet. I'm gonna use the line.
Boosie,
pay me what you want.
I don't believe he's getting paid. Like, so Boosie just won his money. Like, I don't.
But even in the verse, it was all a dream. You didn't make that up.
Yes, he did. Nobody has ever said that before Biggie did.
This is called intellectual property. It's like the words exist. But
I'm not talking about the words. No,
exactly.
I understand what you're saying, but even in that phrase, like
the saying, it was all a dream.
Nobody's ever said that with Biggie.
Nobody's ever said
in a song, at least. Maybe, of course.
I feel it.
I
can see what you're saying. Yeah. It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Okay, you're stealing this.
That's what I'm saying.
But to say it was all a dream.
Say it the way he said it.
Oh, okay.
Then it becomes something.
So if I be like,
if you say
it was all a dream,
it was all a dream. Nobody would say that. But if you
see what I'm saying,
Word magazine,
did he say it like how Boosie said it?
He said it exactly the way he did.
He said the words the way he did, but it was a little different. It was a little different
because he sings and shit. So, but he said literally both lines word for word.
Okay,
he did, and
it's what his money.
Pay him.
Right.
That's what I said.
I agree with the paying, but one thing this exposed was how often Rod Wave is jacking. Oh my god, they went through so many lines. I was listening to the album. Y'all know that Paramore song, Is It Fun?
Yeah.
He took that whole.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
and then these little niggas be out here flexing. You got millions of dollars. You out there, give me my money then.
Do y'all remember?
You bread it like that, give me my money.
Kodak Black gets paid off of Bodak Yellow.
Yep.
Yeah,
just because that melody, all of that. He got writer's credit on it. He ain't even write or line.
If you really got a team behind you, Boosie just still independent. He by himself.
He's independent.
But if he had a label behind him, Rod Wave would have been fucked a couple times.
I mean, for real.
Give me my money.
So happened a little flip. That nigga used that Namco beat for Pac-Man and never recovered since. That nigga never recovered.
He's not making hits?
No, he's not. They sued the shit out of him for that.
He's somewhere out in Houston doing
That's
something.
why I said
Suicide.
You know what I'm saying?
since Drake got backup, he's paying people on the
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Type
So
shit.
he's
Hell
covered.
yeah.
Nigga, send
His
money
shit
to
is
your house.
covered soon as the label.
Yes.
It's the label's like here.
He's covered.
Because they ain't dumb.
That's
why
what
he
clearing
bite everything.
samples is.
Exactly.
But let's keep this shit moving with Tiffany Haddish, man.
Man.
Tiffany been doing some wild shit lately, y'all.
I like Tiffany, man.
I like her.
Tiffany Haddish has been arrested for DUI. It seemed like she has like a drinking issue.
She was
'cause
coming
it's
back
like
from
the third time
a free show. She come back and she was sleeping in her car while the car was running and the cops pulled her over.
She stressed out, man. Y'all seen that video where she was in the car, like yelling at her assistants and
You know
people
what?
around her using
I don't
her.
think her career went as like she wanted it to be. Like,
I mean, she's still being a lot of shit.
yeah, but not as relevant as you would. I thought she was like when she first came out, they gave their impression she was gonna be everywhere, like the next big
And
female.
she was until that weird ass motherfucking skit
That's
came
what
out
it was.
with your
Yeah,
boy.
she
And
fucked her.
then
Yeah, that shit real.
That was
changed
last
things.
year.
Yeah.
She had
She was
some
acting
movie
a
with
fool at the
Nicolas
award show,
Cage.
too, not
that I've
long
never
ago.
heard of. I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah, she got a couple of movies. She keeps coming out with movies. It's just
Her
she
behavior.
went towards that white side with her
Yeah,
movies, man.
had
She
to.
went
Yeah,
that.
she had one movie with this dude. I think didn't you show me that where it was like a political movie or something like
Yeah,
that?
she be doing
That shit was
shit.
weird.
She be doing. She works. It's just. Hey, motherfuckers have drinking issues,
Yeah.
man. She
think
just
she
need to
got a
get that
DUI
shit
last
together
year,
before
too.
she
Get a
dies.
driver.
Get a driver.
You make enough money, get a driver.
See, that's the thing, though. I don't think niggas. I'm telling you, motherfuckers don't be having much money as we think they do. Drivers are fucking expensive.
They
like,
are, but
The bitch is rich.
she's rich.
She can afford it.
She's rich.
Y'all think
You
so?
can, she's
You
rich.
know how much a driver probably make an hour?
She's rich.
$15.
But then why not have one then?
Because she wants
She
to
want to drive. She want. Some people
You-
do.
That don't make sense.
Everybody don't want a driver. Some people like driving.
Being
What-
regular. Some
Yeah.
people like the.
I don't want a fucking driver.
Who the
Just-
fuck likes going and getting DUIs?
Andre 3000 like going to the laundromat. You see what I'm saying?
Look,
Some
think
people.
about all the times you might smoke or drink. You don't think that that's going to be the time you get locked up. She probably
How
does
many
this
times you
shit
done hit
all
the
the
weed
time.
and drug? You see what I'm saying?
So we're not talking about me.
She fell
She
asleep
fell asleep.
and the car
But
was
yeah, but like,
running.
fella, come on, y'all.
And they
I
told her
ain't never.
She was fucked up.
You sleep though.
She's
She
rich.
came
her
from the
alcohol
show.
level is probably infinite.
They did a free
you know?
Thanksgiving
Like,
show and
that's
she got, lit at the
crazy.
show.
Can we highlight the fact that she did something for the community before she
Yeah.
crashed out?
I mean,
That's no
That
excuse,
That
man.
didn't make the headlines. The
Yeah.
DUI
And it never will.
Because Tiffany Haddish is a good person, man.
Oh, she is.
I
She
can
been
tell she
showing
got
a
a
lot of
good heart,
erratic bit-
man.
I just hate.
y'all see her
I
yelling
just
at
hate
that
when people.
fan at that game?
Yeah.
And then at the award show, she kept hollering Shakira's name over and over again.
I don't feel like that was weird as people made it seem.
Shakira.
I just hate when people fuck up their image, man.
Yeah.
Like,
I think people just have a thing out for people who are like perceived as ghetto. Like when you have like a hood image, they try to treat you like you're nothing.
Well, I don't think
like,
she's wrong for the fan thing because the fan kept hollering her name over and over and over and over and over again. And so she stood up and hit holler the fan's name over and over and over again. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, and then
Stop calling
the
my fucking
Shakira
name.
thing, I didn't think that was that bad. Shit, if I saw Shakira, I'm like, Shakira, and she can't hear me, I'm gonna keep calling you out. I watch this mother, goddamn. If you're a fan, you know what I'm
Well,
saying? She's a
Shakira did
fan.
turn around.
Yeah.
She just,
They didn't even report on the part where they did pictures and she hugged and told her how much she liked her and shit. Like
that's
they
how it
just
was. Like
want
with
they
Justin
want Tiffany Haddish
Timberlake
to
and
look
what
weird.
you call it, Meg. Remember they was trying to say they was arguing and shit. Couldn't
Yeah.
find out they was just talking normally.
Yeah.
Like, people always trying to mess up.
It's about narratives, y'all. Narratives are
And
dangerous.
angles,
And
you know what I'm
angles.
saying?
A picture says 1,000 words.
Right.
Man,
Some people
what?
take 10 and forget the other 990.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, God damn, why y'all want everybody to look bad?
That's the job.
Because that's what sells.
Some
It's
of them
only
literally
us,
that's
though.
their.
But-
some of them literally that's their job. They work for like them gossip
The
blogs and
smutty
shit.
ones.
Yeah,
It's
hell
like that's
yeah.
what make it interesting. You want to know
Like
the
Queen
juice.
Latifah on fucking Girls Trip. That literally was her job. She did it to her own homegirl.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Let's keep it going, man. ASAP Rocky.
He's
Did
going
you
to
see the
prison.
gun?
I didn't see the gun.
I didn't see no
Did
gun. It was
y'all see
blurry.
it?
I saw
that shit was
gun.
blurry.
What's wrong with our
So-
people, y'all?
I saw
What is
that.
wrong
So
with our
ASAP
people?
I saw it.
Rocky, he got arrested
He
and
definitely
charged
had
with
that.
He
shooting
done
his
fucked up,
homie,
bro.
and we
The
back.
homie? Like-
Yeah, we back full
Damn.
circle.
That's why he popped 2 kids with Rihanna.
Now he
knew
going
knew
to
what it
trial.
was. ASAP know what
He
it
going
is,
to
bro.
trial.
This
They
shit
got
gonna be
enough
over
proof.
His
real
kid's
soon.
set for life. He got a billionaire baby mama. Like that. This is chess, not checkers, people. That nigga,
That's it.
he knew it was coming for him, and he played his moves strategically.
Yeah, he
You
going
know
to
how much
jail.
lawyer
Like,
money she got behind this man?
You know
He's
what?
still going to jail
I don't
Not
know.
hell no.
for murder. No.
He didn't kill
He
him.
didn't kill him.
Oh.
He just shot him a
just
little.
shot
He
him.
just shot him a little bit.
Oh,
That's
he'll get
going-
out.
Hey,
Exactly.
niggas get shot every day, B.
Right, man.
They
What?
got enough money to make it go away.
He gonna get a slap on the
This
wrist.
shit probably
and then-
already gone.
Man,
Right,
what?
we just getting it bit by bit type shit.
He
Like
finna get away.
she flew that nigga to Barbados as soon as it went down.
It's a
And
wrap.
that's a fact.
No extradition.
Man, what? They called them niggas come back to New York. Yo, shit, yo, because Rihanna a real one. Got her nigga out of the country instantly.
Not my baby daddy. Look.
What? 2 kids?
Let's go. Let's go.
Gas the jet.
Get your ass ASAP in this motherfucker.
Come on.
These motherfuckers do not mind shooting a motherfucker nowadays.
No,
it don't matter who
When
it
you
is.
got bread, look. Niggas look at life different when you got a couple dollars. I'm just saying.
You know what? Shoot his ass.
Okay, Tiana Taylor and her breakup.
I hate that.
She says that Iman Shumpert is
He's
a
a fucking narcissist.
He's so fine though.
Is she a narcissist?
I don't know.
It's
I don't know.
It's kind of crazy. It's like whoever gets their word out first. This is just the way it is.
Yeah.
Hey,
She made it seem like they was cool though. Like they was still.
yeah, they been cool for
Yes,
months.
they
And
said
now
they are cool.
so why drop that?
I don't think she did. It was just obtained, right? I think, like, you know.
You can get,
those
the
are,
record.
those are public records.
People,
Yeah.
that's their job to
Yeah.
search.
I don't
That's their
think
job.
yeah.
And so once it got out, she had to make a statement, and she didn't want it to. She did her job, and she spoke before they could make it turn it into something.
Right. They still fucking
You know, they got kids together. They have multiple businesses together. I feel like. I just love them. I love them as a couple. That
They
black
look- they
love.
have a
They
good
look. They look so
image.
good together.
did.
You know.
But you know what I
He
noticed,
fine. She
though?
fine.
A lot of black power couples, that shit happens a lot. Like, the dude always end up on some fuck shit that we never knew about. Like that one dude who was he was like a big old coach or something like that. Couldn't find out he was banging like
Derek
hello.
Jackson.
Yeah, like it be the real like, oh man, we loved them. We loved
but you
them.
know
And
what?
then-
He hasn't covered from that fully yet.
Man,
Like,
I would say anytime somebody's telling you this is who they are, that's probably not who they are.
Yeah.
Like if I'm trying to prove to you how good I am, it's
So
probably
much,
a snake
yeah.
up under there. Like
Right.
that's why I never believe anybody who's overly good. Chance the Rapper, Lizzo, those people that's just I'm so positive the world. You know,
Right.
nigga,
You ain't no damn humanitarian.
your dirt is really deep. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Them skeletons is in there.
You think?
Absolutely.
She ain't still from Chicago, my boy. That's all I'm saying.
Absolutely, man.
Lizzo's skeleton started falling out when her backup dancer said she was a bitch and shit.
Yeah,
Started
and she's
mistreating her and
sexually
shit.
abusing them and all that
and
shit. Fat shaming them.
her skeletons was coming out. For
Prime
real.
example, Bill Cosby.
Yeah.
That nigga, oh fuck
He
y'all,
was
pull up y'all
America's
pants.
best dad, wasn't he?
Good for yellow.
Got them Jello pudding pops got a little extra
what I'm saying?
ingredient in them.
Right.
You know what I'm
R.
saying?
Kelly, all of them, all the
come on,
legends
man.
y'all think is.
R. Kelly always been a good.
The storm is over. This is the guy
He-
that
well, he
created
wasn't-
I Believe I Can Fly. You know, you
Yeah.
wouldn't expect him to be able to pick
I wish
ass.
that's my shit.
I did
All right.
not. I did.
Let's
R.
get-
Kelly's a paper.
No,
First
we
of all,
always
Trapped in the
believed R.
Closet
Kelly.
was a classic. I don't give a fuck what
We
you talking
always
about.
believed
I never say he wasn't a good artist.
That shit was fire.
But I never say he wasn't a good artist. What I said was nobody
always
ever
good.
looked at R. Kelly
Yo.
like the good guy.
Like a second, I
That
absolutely
fucking
know what I'm
don't.
saying? Like-
No, not at
that
all.
one interview, he was like, "How young we talking?" Y'all remember that?
He wanted clarification.
Fuck out of here.
Hey,
You don't even say
you know-
shit
you
like
know
that.
he said if it's grass on the field, then play.
Look,
When you say
18 is his
teenage,
age.
how-
He
it's
said
like,
he'll fuck
nigga.
that 18-year-old. God damn it.
He said,
Not illegal.
"What age you? What the fuck are you talking about?"
And I'm gonna put this in there before we go to Come Have a Taste with Tea, but I don't like how people refer to people in their 20s as kids. Well, he's a 23-year-old. That's a kid. That is not a kid. Because y'all
No.
be picking and choosing when people
But
are
no,
kids.
it's
If that's
mental-
20
mentally it's a
because
kid.
mentally
Legally
they act
it's
like
not.
children.
how much of a kid were you at 23?
Probably very much so.
Oh,
Hanging
shit, do you
out
know
all
the
night,
shit
doing
we
crazy
ran
shit?
around and did?
Yeah,
That means
that's
you make
mentally
immature
young.
decisions. That
Because
don't mean
you're
you're
a child.
You're a child.
Because your
That's
mind,
childlike
you're
thinking.
immature. Exactly, your
We
mind
was
is
just
still
talking about the other day
childlike.
how many people
Everybody's
prayed
not
over
like
us.
that.
No,
though.
they're not.
We have
Everybody isn't like
23-year-olds
that.
that have their masters and bachelors.
Absolutely.
No, there
For sure.
are,
That'll
but
be-
there's a lot of.
Okay,
don't.
what about the 36-year-olds that still make those
Then
23-year-olds?
they immature
Now
too.
you're fucking
Shit, they
retarded.
act
You
like
might have a
children,
mental
too.
disability, like.
Look,
And they act like children.
your
too.
on a
ass is
sliding
grown.
scale, my boy.
Oh, it's all good until you shoot somebody at 23. Then, oh, he knew better.
Right.
You mean that 23-year-old?
No, you
he know
definitely
not
still go
to
to
shoot
big
that
people
motherfucker
jail.
in public. It's like
Nah.
y'all be picking and choosing with the scale. But let's get into Come Have a Taste with Tea with my girl Taste Tea.
Okay, so y'all know I'm still the only single one. I'm trying to find some
single lady.
man. So okay, what do you think is the closest time frame, like having sex with different people if you're single, and if do you think it's different for men and women?
Ooh, I go first. From this age, the way I see it now, I don't think you should be popping anybody unless you're one of those people that stay getting tested and shit. I don't think you should just be jumping from any sex
a lot
partner
of
to
shit out
another.
there.
You know, it's a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? But if you single, live your life long as you
Who the
protect
fuck?
yourself.
Yeah, who the fuck can
Yeah.
tell?
But on a spiritual level, do you really want to just be
giving you
everywhere at this point,
sharing that much energy with all the other people.
But
so you think it's the same for men and women, or
I think everybody. I mean, if you single,
so what about so what about not RA? What about like young 24, 25?
I expect you to be doing that
That's
shit.
what you're supposed to be.
Men and women.
I expect everybody when they single to live a single life. Like on a perception level, we know that everybody's fucking. You know what I'm saying?
The difference is when you're older, is less people because you know about energy and stuff like that. But when you're young, you like, fuck it, I got enough to go around.
I'm just trying to get this shit out.
I'm gonna find somebody one day.
Experience this shit.
Right. So that's the only difference.
I see this girl. She was like, just because he fucked you raw, don't mean that you was special. He wanted to feel your inside.
Right. No, that's a real thing.
Like special.
No,
everybody,
niggas do. Like that doesn't matter. Okay, and so do you think?
Wait, nobody else answered.
Oh shit! Go ahead.
Should I agree with you?
Yeah, I think we all kind of
all pretty much in agreement.
Right. Okay. And then do you think that at this age, I would say I'm intentionally dating. Do you think that you can intentionally date, but then date multiple people at the same time?
Like intentionally date multiple people?
Yeah, because I think you can date with intention, right? Like, so you think that's possible with multiple people?
The reason why I don't believe it's possible is because if you focus in on one person at a time, you can see if they are that or not, and you don't have to waste any more time. But if you have multiple people, it's like you stretching yourself kind of thin. You're trying to balance your time. What if this person didn't feel a certain way today, but they gave you the best of them tomorrow?
Yeah. You
got to give people a chance to display themselves fully. But if you're not focused, you just really just having fun.
But no, I mean...
Really? Because you got to build.
Yeah,
how can you build with multiple people?
But if you're single,
to build something with somebody, you have to give that person time.
I'm zeroing in on the word intentional. If you're
no, for sure.
Dating, you got to zoom in on one person at a time so you can intentionally see.
So would that make you a serial dater? Because say if it doesn't work out, you see what I'm saying? Like, okay, and I'm just asking. So say like, it takes time. It's not for me. I think I have a pretty quick judge of character, so I can kind of tell pretty quick if I'm going to get along with a person or if we can kick it like how I kick it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, boom, are you just a serial dater? Like, date him 3 weeks. No, it don't work. Next nigga. Wait for 3 weeks.
I think it's a serial dater.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, but if you're single and you're dating different people at the same time.
But you're not dating with intention, right? Like when you're doing that. Like you're talking about actually setting up a life with somebody. But can you not date intention
with multiple people in the sense of like, okay, I know what I want. I know what I
changes is because at some point it's going to become down to the either or. You're going to start comparing them. It can't be intentional if it's more than one person.
But why can't it be a comparison? It not a comparison. What if you
end up with two dudes that really like you?
I had two good niggas at the same time, and
and you want to build one with one, but then you got to let the other one down after wasting all that time. Like it's like he still wants you too. Like so, and then you caught up between
intentional dating means that you're planning for the future.
I guess I feel because
do you see a future with multiple people?
No, not necessarily with multiple people, but I feel like you got to, for one, maybe weed through to find that it's not just like boom, the first person you meet, this is the nigga. Well, for one, and then also I think at this age when you know what you want, is very clear to weed out foolishness, I guess. And it's like I feel but let me finish. No, but let me finish. Yeah. So, but you can't. I think you can do that with intention because it's like if the man, if they really. For one, let me say this. I feel like I would never sought after a man. And that's just not my personality. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you will know that I like you back, but I'm never finna try to holler at a nigga. That's just not my personality. So it's like, and that being said, I feel like that, yes, it's the woman's job to be open to that, but it's essentially the man's job to make that intention clear, right?
So if they're not making the intention clear fast enough,
then you see what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the first date, no, you shouldn't be like, no drill questions. But I feel like, especially at this age, you should know what you want and know what you don't want. So it's like, as the man, if this is what you want, and if we're both dating with intention, then you shouldn't even give me the opportunity to give someone another chance. You see what I'm saying? But how can you say it's unfair when?
How can they keep you from doing anything?
It's not a keeping. One thing about it. That's not true. I'm not saying every woman is the same. I can't speak for other women, but for myself, if a person is really doing what they're supposed to do and applying that right type of pressure, it wouldn't leave room even for me to want to give my number to other niggas or do that. But it's like, if you're leaving it loose but still have an intention.
But are they leaving it loose, or are you saying they're leaving it loose? How can somebody hit every point that you need them to hit?
I don't think it's a every, but I feel like
what would they be doing? Like, this is I've been
perfect example.
Like,
boom,
on the first date, I like the whole. I know it might sound kind of harsh, but when you get on the first date, you start asking them real ass questions. Yeah. Do you have kids? Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Yeah. Dating with intention means I'm talking about my future. Yeah. Like, I can't bullshit with what you do with your day to day. What are you doing? What does your life consist of?
And you can do that one person at a time. You don't have to do that multiple people at a time. I feel like if you do it multiple people at a time, then it's like you're almost scared to be like by yourself. Almost scared to not be talking to somebody, because I guess it feels like you're wasting time.
But that's what I'm saying, though.
But you're not wasting time, because you're actually getting to know somebody.
But what does that not make that almost the same thing if you're going person after person after person after person?
Yeah, but you're actually giving someone a chance. Like, so how do you know that person won't make it? Like, you don't know that. Like,
how
you don't know, you won't have to date person after person.
If you lock in on somebody and realize that's
because
not
everybody
them.
Right, and then you go to the next.
Then you go to the next. Then you date somebody else, not multiple people at once, where you're not giving them a fair
But is that not the
show.
same thing?
But you're not giving all your energy to that one person. Like, you're splitting them up, maybe getting them confused sometimes. You never know. Like,
I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying like
you have to be
7 niggas
off,
or 8 niggas.
You gotta be kind of closed off.
I disagree. I feel like you definitely can date with intention.
With 5 motherfuckers.
Not even 5, but maybe 2, maybe 3.
What is the intention with 3 people? What is the intention?
I feel at the end of the day, again, this is just my opinion, if we are all at an age that we're coming in the door saying what we want and what we don't want, right? So if you're not moving accordingly, not even accordingly to my rules or the standard, whatever, but just like you're not you
but
can say, but you can say no, because you can have to say on the first date, you're like, okay, I want to get married, I want to do this. You saying these are the conversations you want to have on the first date, right? So coming, we both saying, okay, we on agreement in the same thing, and I'm not even saying like, oh, it got to be in 2 months but it need to be okay. Well, if that's the case, then you want to date me, then tell them, then make that clear. Then say you want us to be in a committed relationship, but niggas ain't doing that for real. And let's be clear, niggas ain't just coming out being like, oh, I wanted to just. So it's like, in that being said,
it is niggas that's doing it.
I mean, it is. Let me not say. Okay, right. You're right. No, let me take that back. Let me take that. Okay, and I'm like, okay, you're right. No, let me.
Dude that's not doing that is not on the list.
You know what I'm saying? No, you're definitely right. And let me take that back, because it definitely niggas who. But at the same no, you're right.
It's some niggas that's really ready to move.
But at the same time, I feel like exactly. So in that being said, a woman who's really looking, once that first person starts to apply that pressure, it's gonna come quick, right? So everybody else is gonna weed out very quickly if they're applying that pressure. But if you're only, I feel like it's no different from doing one after another versus if you're just single.
I feel like
not even a competition.
I feel like you're saying 2 different things, because that's what I just said.
No, you said you said one after.
There, you would literally just everything.
No, that's what I said. I said no. That's what I said. Coming in.
You said it after I already said it.
No,
and that was also saying it can be multiple people. It cannot be multiple people.
It can.
If somebody's applying pressure, there are no multiple people.
Yeah, no, that. That's not what I'm saying.
That's what it is. How can it be anything else?
You can. I feel like, but you won't know that. You won't know that if you only talking to one person. You see what I'm saying? Like, say if I'm single, right, and I go out and I go somewhere, right, and maybe like a club or like a lounge or something, and maybe I give my number out to maybe 2 guys, right? And then so the first week, you texting and talking, eventually, one is going to stand out maybe more than the other, or maybe one might apply pressure, or maybe don't know. But that's not me not having intention, because I gave both of them my number at the same time, and I'm trying to see what both of them is talking about and then doing it that way. I don't think that that's not... You know what I'm saying? I think months and months and, doing it that way. Yeah, that's fucked up. But I just feel like in order to date people, you have to date and meet different people.
But it doesn't take long, right? If a motherfucker is applying pressure,
exactly, because that's the part of dating.
You would know, right, just by the things that they're saying. Like, if you ask certain questions, where do you see yourself in the next 5 to 10 years? If this person doesn't have those type of answers, they're not the one applying pressure. A person with intention, they let you know, hey, I'm looking for a wife. And then they'll start moving that way immediately.
But I've even had situations, I don't even been in situations where it's like somebody can say that, but then they're not moving.
That means they're not the one applying pressure.
But that's not true, because even it's like a catch-22.
So everybody has their own time frame.
Right, you see what I'm saying? Or even
didn't I say next 5 to 10 years? Yeah. You start action with timestamps. If they don't have nothing for the timestamp,
I mean, I feel you. I just feel like,
if you start moving, actually, I don't even think it should be a wait for them. You apply the pressure. It's the one that arises to the occasion is the one. Yeah. Don't rise to theirs.
Like if you tell a motherfucker, look, I ain't trying to be no girlfriend for all da-da-da-da. And then, you know what I'm saying?
That's the thing. Okay, but those are just basic conversations. Of course, you have those, especially at this age. You talk about those. I mean, I don't know what others you talk about, but
you gotta make motherfuckers stand on that shit.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. And I be making them.
And that's what would make him arise to the occasion too, because sometimes a nigga know, you be like, man, I need to go here and do this because she ain't.
I'm already
playing about her life.
Right.
I can't play with her life.
Exactly.
You know.
I feel you. I mean, but we can agree to disagree. That's come have a taste with tea.
Hell yeah.
That was good.
But you didn't feel that though?
No, I hear you.
Some bars right
but that still doesn't make me not feel that you can't date more than one person with intention.
If you just want to date hella people,
that's not true though. Why can't we just disagree? Agree to disagree.
Okay. So we're gonna keep this shit moving. Let's get into dysfunctional relationships in family or friends. And when do you salvage or let go? And when I was younger, I thought, no matter what, family ride. No matter what. Yeah. But as you get older, you start realizing that people are who they are and you can't change them.
Yeah.
You're really just cutting yourself and trying to see how much you can bleed by dealing with that relationship and holding on to it. I'm not necessarily saying you have to cut off relationships, but you have to cut off access to you.
Yeah.
And I'm all about putting all the effort you can into fixing relationships, but if it's a dead end, I say let it go.
Nah, for real. I'm the same way.
And no matter who it is. It don't matter who it is.
We were just talking about that though. Like, what's the difference?
That's hard to do for some people because family is like super important. Like, so it's like it's really hard to let go of family members. Especially the ones that's real.
Death is real.
But you know what? I treat myself as far as like, if anything, I don't allow nobody to harm me, whether it be physically or a lot of people think that's physically, but mentally, that shit is real too. Like, people can harm you mentally way faster than they can physically, because who finna really just put their hands on you?
Right.
But they'll say some slick shit to you
to fuck up your whole day.
You know what I'm saying? That shit
at 8 o'clock in the morning.
I treat that as an act of terrorism. Okay? Yeah. And I don't play that shit.
Verbal abuse to me is worse. Like, because family can say some fucked.
Yeah. They know where to cut deep.
Man, like some dark shit that you be like, really, nigga? Did you just say
that?
You
might get past the 3rd grade. Like,
just some shit to make you be like, okay.
Yeah. But like, the thing that gets me is how you wouldn't say this to anybody else.
Nope.
Right.
But you're saying it to me for what? Because clearly you want to hurt me.
Right.
You want to hurt me.
To hurt.
And if your intention is to hurt me, I don't need you around.
Yeah.
At all.
And you start realizing a lot of times family is trying to cut deep.
Right.
But what is the reason? Yeah. What are you holding against me? Why are you trying to cut deep?
A lot of times people what I've learned at this age is a lot of times people be just unhappy with themselves in real life, and it's like they're cutting you deep because they want you to, you know, feel some way in a sense bad because they're feeling bad. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a lot of times, not even just, you know, with family, you know, spouses, that happens a lot of times in relationships. You know what I'm saying? Like the guy could not be feeling so great about himself, so boom, he beat the woman but it's like, really, is that making you feel better,
or bring her down, start talking shit,
making her try to feel less as a woman? You know what I'm saying? Just because, you know. But I just feel like that's a lot of those things, like dysfunction. That shit is internal.
Let me ask you this, just going off of what you're saying, why don't you use that person to make you feel better instead of belittle them? Like, instead of actually punching her,
that's not
everybody's not like that.
That's not how they handle the emotion. Like when people are like down and depressed,
some niggas just and break shit.
It's, you know,
like anger is the emotion that they want to, and attack is what they feel. So it's like if you got a friend or whatever that's hating on you for doing good, like you know what I'm saying? 'Cause that happens a lot.
That's dysfunctional
too.
That fake happiness,
and
like,
you run to your friend, you so excited. Oh, look what I did! Look what I did! And they like, nah, that shit ain't gonna work, or something like that. Like, you know, it's like tearing you down.
And it's hard to flip an emotion. Think about when you mad. I'm talking about like mad. Now try to flip that shit and be happy. You like, I'm not fucking going, bro. Like, I'm about to tear this bitch up. So just smile. It's okay. It's ever gonna be all right.
So let me ask you this: when do y'all think like it's the difference from like people can change versus like when they show you who they are, believe them? You know what I mean? Because it's like, I feel like.
That's a good question.
Okay, so because we were talking about it the other day, I feel like with the statement that people can change goes towards like family members and spouses and significant others. And the reason why I say that is those people are in your life for more so companionship, and if they love you enough, they are willing to change. But people that's not necessarily in that category, a lot of people won't change because they're not in that category of your companionship. So it's just like, yeah, we cool and everything, but I'm not here to be your friend. So it's like, I can do fucked up shit to you, and I know you're gonna come back to a certain extent. But if somebody really love you and care about your well-being, which is usually family members and significant others, then I really feel like they can change because that's when they do put your best interest at heart. And that's like what love is.
I'm gonna go TK. I'm gonna bounce off you. Okay, so with family, especially family to me, it's like friends, if they show you who they are, then that's it. Like, you know what I'm saying? But with family, I believe it's like the same thing, because if you got somebody in your family for years that's been acting one way, and they get older and older and older, even the elders or whatever, this is who this is them. They're not going to change. Like this is them.
I feel that.
Once they get like in their 50s, still acting the same way, 60s, still acting the same way. This is who they are. If they're an asshole at 30s and stuff like that when you was younger, they're gonna be an asshole late. Like, they're not changing. Like, that's them. And it becomes to the point where you either accept who they are and just ignore that shit or let that shit roll off, or you can just cut them off. But it's hard for people to cut them off because they are a family. Like, especially if it's like your dad or your sister or your mom or something like that. That shit is hard to cut loose, like, you know, because they're still that person. But I don't believe they can change. Once you hit a certain age and you stuck in your ways, that's you.
So you think that's just it is? When they show you who you are, believe them, ain't no fucking changing.
They don't want to.
Okay,
and you can't make nobody change. They don't want to.
And I sort of disagree, because usually people are a certain way based off the circumstance. Like,
that's good.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like my life. If you look at the reason why they've been, let's say you're in your 50s and you're still the same way as you were in your 20s, and you look, their life isn't much different. Their finances are still the same. The people that they have around them are still the same.
But they're still not willing to change.
But they still have the same habits. We get into comforts too. Like, when some people, when they get mad or upset, they go run. Some people grab a bottle. And why do I grab the bottle? Because people around me grab the bottle. Why do I punch people? Because I was taught to punch. But I feel like anybody could be broken down and rebuilt. And it just depends on the circumstance and the information you're provided. If you go get therapy, and if you get medication if you need it, or you just change. Like, if somebody drop $1 million,
still want to though.
But let's say this:
you an adult.
Let's say you don't want to, and somehow you become a millionaire. It's like, all your problems and the anger you had inside of you has been because you've been broke your whole life, and everything has been so hard. So now you got millions of dollars, and then all of a sudden you're just happy. And I'm not saying it happens to
everybody.
everybody.
As soon as you get pissed off,
listen. I'm not saying it happens with everybody.
And then you just gonna get more fucked up and probably overdose because you just have unlimited supply to get the fucked up shit that you do.
But it was a change there. You would have never changed.
It was a temporary fix. It was a temporary little Band-Aid.
But you see what you said?
Money wasn't the issue. They are the issue.
But deep down, you still that same
You're
person.
still that same person.
As soon as somebody pisses you off,
if you have a drinking problem, you have a drinking problem, whether if you're rich or you poor.
Yes, you have those embedded triggers.
I don't think we are our problems. I don't think that's who you are. I think that's the circles, because everybody has different problems. But once the problems you have right now at 33, 34, wasn't the problems you had when you was 18.
It's a lot of people in fucked up financial situations that are super nice, super sweet.
Your
and don't treat
approach
people
might
like
be
assholes.
the same.
Yeah.
But there are people that choose to be.
I'll give you a good
mean.
example. I'll use me. My solution to everything was always fight. That was just the solution. At 35, I don't even see fighting.
But what did you do? You mentally you were willing to change, right? You were willing to switch and not do that anymore.
It's intention, right?
There are people
circumstance.
I know, but once people keep doing it,
my circumstance is also different too. I've been around different types of people who
but you also
always
have
put
bad
yourself in those situations. Though.
Yeah.
People like I see what both of y'all are saying. Like,
I think anything can change you unless you have like a mental disorder. I think you could change. I don't like
but the mental disorder is the want.
Like, that's what it is.
That's all I'm saying.
Because I know some people have to want
yes, it is.
Small towns, or even like little hoods. They never been outside of fucking 285. You never, you don't know that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
so is that you?
Now you could take this nigga to Paris and he's still gonna order some soup and some noodles or something.
I get circumstance, but you can make yourself look at things positively and negatively. You can choose to lash out. You can choose to not lash out. It's what you choose to do, and once you pick who you want to be, that's you. Like
I'll tell y'all something else that I realized the other day. Mental illness is, let's say one of your parents is kind of mentally ill, like they crazy and they got a bad way of handling shit. It's in you because you're of them.
Absolutely.
Right? But it's not all of you. It's you can feel it when it's coming. You can see it when it's coming. You be like, oh, I'm about to handle this in a stupid way, but I just can't fight it. Right, I really want to punch this bit or this wall. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And you thought about it. You know what I'm saying? You thought about it. You be like, I really should do it. But whatever is, if you have it in you not to do it, that means you made the choice to fight that mental illness. You know what I'm saying? And they don't have it in them. But I really believe that when people say that people are crazy, I think crazy is literally just like what you said, the intention. Like, it's like,
so
I just want to do this because it feels good. It feels good in me because of what I'm made of. But I can choose not to do it because obviously I'm not killing people every day.
The choice is what makes people crazy.
So you feel like when people show you who they are, that's really not them.
Like, it's them at that moment because I feel like I change a lot. Like, as far as
because you're willing to.
I'll be like, all right, that's another one of my flaws. Let me get rid of that one. And some of them I hold on to because I feel like
everybody's not like that. You know what I'm saying? If people don't evolve, that's why we're not with certain people from the past, because people don't want to change. People don't want to evolve.
But you recognized it. You see how you recognize it? You got to recognize.
Said, like, once people show you who they are,
want to recognize it. Some people be like, accept me, nigga.
So the thing is really, what big of a situation has to be to make you walk away? Is it like a physical or is it just over a time?
Mine is if you burn me to a point where you change my mental, like about how I
you're
think
making
and
me
stuff
change
like that.
myself.
How I think about shit.
Yes, and you're altering my mentality now. So it's like you definitely toxic. Like you definitely got to go because you fucking up what I got going on.
You got me
here.
thinking I'm crazy.
Yeah.
Like if you're always mad and angry or you're going through something, I don't want you to be able to just hit me up and say that to me.
Right.
Like, pour negativity on you.
Negativity, whether you're arguing or complaining.
Yeah. Right.
Arguing and complaining, those are the worst things to me.
I think when I can't be myself. Like, I'm a very lovey-dovey kind of, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like if you so mad and you so that it's like, I guess kind of almost like the same in the sense of like maybe I'm changing, like you so like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because my mood is easily affected by the person that I love. Like I guess that's for most people, you know what I'm saying? Well, some people don't give a fuck, but I do, you know what I'm saying? And it's like you can say the right thing and my whole day is ruined, but you also can say one thing and just fix it instantly, too. I'm like that. So it's like, I think for me, it's like once I give that person the control over my emotions, and then they abuse it, and then I have to walk away.
Have anybody ever been the dysfunctional person?
Yes.
Or been cut away from somebody?
Yes.
Like somebody cut you off?
Yes.
Has anybody in this room ever been
the
toxic one?
Yes.
I don't know.
In a relationship?
In a relationship, yeah.
Or a family or friends, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But have you been the toxic one before?
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Have you ever been like the hater on somebody? Like
No.
Like the person who just doesn't support?
No.
No?
I think I got too much pride to even be caught up on somebody of the past. You know what I'm saying? Like once if you cut me off and you make it obvious, I'm not coming back.
Yeah.
You ain't finna have that.
I agree.
You ain't finna have that power.
She was
to keep
big.
doing
He
it.
was begging me. But I wasn't. And wasn't.
It's no person on this earth that can say I begged them for shit.
Yeah.
Ever.
I can. My first girlfriend, she broke up with me, and I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I did. I begged her like not to leave me.
Yeah,
I did.
I can't even imagine myself doing.
I did.
That.
I did.
I'm not knocking you.
I mean, it happens.
But it's like
And she left it.
I have, and that's why I don't do that shit because it's that.
Right,
power.
but
Some
I
people
learned.
like to see you
But
power.
If we did some fucked up shit or just back just in general? Because I done did some fucked up shit.
Like, baby, please don't leave.
That type shit.
No, more so like. That was so long ago. I was like 20. I can't even remember, but I do remember like for sure, like she was trying to leave.
Yeah,
like you know what I'm saying.
And that was a woman too.
Right.
If a woman tell you she's gone, she's literally gone.
No, that's a wrap.
She
Like,
was
once we
gone.
mentally
Now
check
she's
out,
just
it's
giving
done.
you the vocal.
I mean, but she came back. She came back no.
for a relationship.
long?
Yeah, we was back together.
But was she really back though?
Y'all
Yeah,
together
she
now?
was. It was. Yeah, she was. It was just
Was it the begging?
That's.
Or was that who she was and where she was?
I think
I'd be scared if somebody stayed with me after I done did certain shit. You know,
Right.
I would
But that's what I'm
respect you. Take care of yourself. Love yourself enough to get away from
No,
me.
but see that go down
You want
to,
people to get away from you,
but
like,
that could go
I
down
would get away
to
from me.
like can people change?
To wrap it up a little bit, I believe in people changing, but nigga, I don't have to hold.
Sometimes you gotta walk away.
Exactly, I don't have to wait for you.
Yeah. And I do really.
You better
believe
hope I still care when you come back.
Right. If things are meant to be, that's what I'm definitely learning. The biggest, if it's meant to be, it's gonna come back around. If something, and I'm not even talking about just like a sexual relationship, but just like a family member or a friendship or whatever, anything. I'm definitely just learning to let things go. And if something is meant to be, then that's what it is. And if not, then you just gotta keep it pushing.
How do y'all feel about other people jumping in to tell you?
Mind your fucking business.
Stay out of it.
Yeah, that's the worst.
Yeah. This is such and such. That's your such and such, or this. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's keep this shit moving. Pick your poison.
Pick your poison. Pick your poison.
Tasty, kick it off.
Okay, so would you rather have like unbelievable, mind-blowing sex for 5 seconds for the rest of your life? It only lasts 5 seconds.
5 seconds?
Or super, super, super boring, bland sex for the rest of your life.
I'm
Average
taking
time.
unbelievable 5 seconds
too.
for the rest of my life.
taking
5 seconds.
It's like it's like
What's that?
chasing a high.
If it's 5 seconds,
5 seconds?
Unbelievable.
Nigga, that's not even a full stroke. Are you serious?
She said unbelievable though.
5
That means the feeling
seconds?
already happened.
I could say if you even said a minute, but
No, 5 seconds.
Be
That's not-
boring
that's-
and bland though.
5 seconds.
That means
Just
you
kidding,
get
it's
no
5 seconds.
pleasure. That means you get no pleasure.
Like-
You can't.
No, I'm saying
Either way you
She
can't.
said unbelievable, mind blowing. That means the
5 seconds. Get the fuck out of here.
That
So
means you put it
you-
in, have an orgasm. That's amazing.
Yeah,
That's basically
that
what
means it's like
Like,
hitting the pipe. You're choosing never to have
I'd
any
rather
good.
fucking kill her shit for 1,000 hours before I let that shit go down.
I can't.
Later,
I'd rather
I don't give a
5
fuck.
seconds.
But there's
I'm
no
not laying there
enjoyment
for
there.
hours
I
and
think you
hours
missing
just
the
to
part. She
be
said
bored.
it's not. You don't.
I didn't say that. No, I didn't
she didn't
say
say
that
you
it
enjoy
wasn't.
it, just-
that
and
it's
as
just
bomb as
not.
the
It's
other one.
boring. It's bland
It's just
and
like
boring.
blah.
I didn't say bad.
Regular, just
I
missionary
didn't
on
say
top.
bad. I
Y'all
said
still
it's
get off
very,
and
very
shit.
bland, and it's very, very boring.
I'm taking
I'm still
the-
taking 5
It's
seconds.
very
5
bland, but I
seconds.
didn't say bad. She could still, her pussy still could be hitting on something, but
Exactly. I'm
maybe
about
she
to
just laid
wax
it
her
like
shit.
it's very bland,
Boring.
like just
okay.
no. It's
Nah,
just
see, I feel what you're saying, but I don't think that's good enough. It have to be.
Don't be changing her this.
No, I'm not changing it. But
Nah,
if
you know this nigga good at tweaking shit.
You still getting enjoyment out of it.
Not necessarily.
You said
No,
Florida,
if
she a pillow
you still
princess.
get off.
no. That's what I'm saying. No, that I mean, I don't know, because people like different things. You know what I'm saying? Like, for the rest of your life, you can only have like super boring.
She's super bland.
She not sucking your dick. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just super bland, super boring, but it's never no type of sparks, no feeling, no excitement. It's just hella bland.
I'm taking the 5 seconds.
5 seconds.
5 seconds as many times in a day as I can get it. We doing 5 seconds here, 5 seconds there, 5 seconds. You know what I'm saying? I'll do the 5 seconds. Because she said unbelievable mind blowing.
Yeah, unbelievable mind blowing.
You can't be unbelievable mind blowing.
5 seconds? What the fuck is that? I hit a crack?
It's crack. That's what it is.
You're going to be cracked out, all right? Think about it. You're always going to chase that shit. Like, and you're never satisfied. You're never satisfied versus, if I'm not doing that.
Just getting it off and thinking about something later. Yeah, I mean, do you feel? Because it is my.
I have a fucking attitude.
Is it like crack though? Because crackhead, you're never satisfied, right?
It's like soon as I hit that shit, is over.
Like that's literally soon as you put it in, it's done.
It's over.
Literally,
I can never really. You know what I'm saying?
It sounded like to me I didn't have to work for it.
Nah, you say that shit now. Think about it.
That's my this or that.
All right, TK. In your life,
I'll pick your poison.
In your life, haven't you had a couple of low number strokes that made you feel amazing?
No, I get what you're saying. But 5 seconds, nigga, that's a stroke. That's not 1 or 2 or 3. That's 1. I gotta fuck. Nah, I'm not going for that.
You never came in 5 seconds.
Depending on how quick you are. 1, 2, 3,
you
4,
never
5.
Came in 5 seconds, nigga. No life.
5 seconds. That's got to be record time. Fuck no.
Okay.
I'll say at least a minute. I ain't gonna hold you. Maybe like a minute. Even 30. A hot 30.
So you
never 5?
You never came off 1 stroke before? Like
no,
2, like
never.
2
I
strokes.
swear.
Even when you was fresh out of jail.
That's crazy.
I'm just saying because it
happens. It happens.
It is possible to be so excited.
And if that girl got that goddamn because
but see, nigga, I just stop and try to game myself for 2 seconds.
But sometimes you can't. I'm not gonna lie. This when I was younger. I can't make this up, but it was literally like
it's possible.
You know, like a good 6 seconds. Literally, like soon as like.
Girl.
Like for real. It definitely.
That's what I'm saying.
It's the excitement. You be like.
Depending how turned on
think
you.
about it, nigga. That's it. It's over
forever.
Yeah.
I was good that night.
Nah.
I kept going, but I was good off that first one. Like it was just like so.
The fact that you can't keep
look,
because you know, mind blowing nigga, he's going like this, and it's over. You got to build that shit up again. All
right.
Okay, what's y'all?
See, I'm about to say something. Look.
No, just pick your poison. We not. No, let's go.
Okay. Nah, let's go ahead.
Okay. All right. So basically, do nothing hygienic, like brush your teeth, wash your hands, nothing. Take a shower, take a bath, nothing. You can't wash nothing, okay, for 10 years. Or get your worst ex face tatted on your face.
I'm getting my face tat. I'm sorry.
Hold on, say it one more time. Let me hear it.
You cannot wash anything. Mm-hmm. You cannot brush your teeth. You can't do anything for 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Or get a permanent tattoo of your ex's, the worst ex you ever had, the one you hate like motherfucker, face on your face.
I'm getting the face.
I'm getting the face. Because one of them you could probably die from or get sick. I just feel like no hygiene for 10 years.
No, you take it too far.
You can't die or nothing like that.
It's just you can't take it back.
That would cause death. You're just gonna be funky as hell.
Yeah, like that's it's irritating and shit.
Yeah,
like,
I'm gonna do the tattoo.
I'm doing the tattoo.
Eventually, I'll forget it's there.
I got enough tattoos
on your face.
Yeah, you eventually look past it.
I got a tattoo on my face right now.
Yeah.
Of your ex that you don't like.
Sometimes I forget.
Hell no.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Got your girl.
That's the tattoo.
You're gonna be like Krishan Rock.
I would though.
You're gonna be like Krishan Rock.
I'm not doing that shit.
Permanent tattoos of somebody's face.
10 years, no hygiene. Nah, that's crazy. That's disgusting. I'm not doing that shit.
I would pick the tattoo too though, for real. Yeah. I don't think I can do it. Like I can't not wash.
I'm just explaining this one.
Yeah.
I lost the bet.
I did some dumb shit.
I lost the bet. That's it.
Hey, you was 21 once, right, nigga?
Right. For real.
2K.
All right, so mine's is sell all your possessions, like all of them. Damn near, I ain't gonna say children's is a little dark, but anything that belongs to you, like nigga, everything.
Yeah.
Or sell one of each of your organs that you have 2 of.
I'm selling organs.
I'm selling my stuff.
I'm selling my stuff.
I'm not selling my organs.
I'll buy new
everything.
I'll buy
nigga, Literally, it's like this house going up in fucking flames in the car too.
I just have to rebuild from scratch. I guess
I'll have my organs and build from scratch.
Literally, all you got on is a wife beater in your drawers.
No.
Everything
the
is gone.
possessions are always going to lose over my body.
But I'm talking about your money, your bank account, nigga. You don't go to your
everything
savings.
You have 2 of, nigga. That means you lose a lung and shit. No, okay. I'm not walking around with one lung,
one kidney, one
lung. Most of your things can rejuvenate.
Yeah, no. Only
God gave you 2 for a reason. That's all I'm saying.
Take my house.
Won't he do it?
Take my house. I'll build back.
Be on oxygen for us.
Everything, just a nigga. You go to your bank account 0. All the account, credit card is 0.
Hey,
Everything's 0.
Start over, man. Shit. Look, I'm starting over.
Mom, like that
rent is due tomorrow. Sorry.
But I be breathing though.
It's already like that.
I still be breathing too.
Man.
Just with the machine.
Fuck that.
All right.
What's your pick your poison?
All right. This is influenced by the movie. All right. Would you electrocute your newborn baby fresh out the womb?
God damn.
Or electrocute one of your favorite elderly grandparents?
Sorry, grandma.
Right.
Bye, grandma.
Right, I'm about to say, fuck that guy.
Bye, grandma.
Grandma
I'm sorry.
go.
I love my grandma.
You gonna kill her? You gonna kill grandma?
I'm sorry.
I mean, I can't with my
All
newborn.
right, people. What I'm saying is, you live
Not a
very
newborn.
full
You live
life.
Not a
Grandma,
newborn,
she would
baby.
want me to do that.
Do it, please.
Right.
Oh,
That's not a
I'm
question.
sorry.
that's not a question.
No. As soon as you said
My
newborn,
baby?
you lost me.
My
See,
baby?
I don't like that it's that easy. Grandma, goddamn. Grandmother. Or
She means a lot.
no, y'all got it. That's all I can think of with that movie.
That was pick your
That was
poison.
pick your poison, man.
Okay.
Blast from the past. I know you niggas ain't got it. I know you niggas ain't got
Right.
it.
Shit, all the fucking commercials we was watching
You
shit
know what I'm
yesterday.
saying? And that's what I'm gonna do it off of, man. Just
We was
old,
watching 90s TV yesterday.
yep, and old commercials. You remember like every commercial was Pantene Pro V.
Yup, the oil Olay and shit.
Or
like
they was trying to
that.
sell you fucking chemicals to clean with, where somebody throw the damn detergent on the pack of
The
towels.
OxyClean nigga.
Man.
Don't you get your damn boy? Shut the fuck. Yeah.
I wanted that OxyClean so bad.
Everybody wanted that
I did
fucking
too.
bucket of OxyClean.
I still buy OxyClean to
Yeah.
this day because of that commercial.
Yeah, for sure. And it works. It really works.
I
It
can't
gets the same
tell. I don't spill stuff on myself enough to know.
Oh, I
it's
have to
different.
some marinara on my shirt.
They're gonna sell information just
You know what I'm saying?
Even
Use
the
on your
old
kids'
food
clothes.
commercials, like the Domino's, everything
Oh,
tasted
yeah,
so
no.
much better back then
Yeah.
because people actually gave a fuck.
They-
Like,
yeah.
And let's talk about the prices.
yeah, and the prices are cheap.
What?
This
So
motherfucker was like, you can get
reasonable.
a Big Mac for $1.
49
or 49 cents. I was like, oh my God, life
That
is so
shit is like
different.
$7
We saw a
now.
car commercial. The cars was $7,000
Oh, yeah,
brand
that
new.
shit, yep.
Fucking car note was $159 a month.
Goddamn X for Donna.
I'll buy them cars right now. Goddamn
Yeah.
shit.
And that's real steel, nigga. There ain't no fiberglass.
It was
nigga.
just
That's-
quality back then.
Right.
Like,
It was.
it's
And some of those
changed so
cars
much now.
are still around. But I will say this. Nowadays, I don't see so many old cars out on the road like
That
that.
because
no more.
they
You know why? Because the old cars are new cars.
Yeah.
Even you got to think.
Yeah.
We 2023, even a
Old car,
2010.
years.
That's old. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But
that's
that's still in a 2000
I've seen
something
that
car.
post ever like, well, you think this is an old car, but this really is an old car.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to think, when the last time for you done seen like a 90 something? Unless it's
94
like a
Mercury.
box,
Not
like some.
much. And
you
I
know,
don't
you
even
know
see the old school. You
I
gotta
be
hear
seeing
that.
them
know
like
when
if you go
see
where
back
you
in the
go.
old ass
Right.
like towns and shit
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
that. Like
for sure.
where the mayor is the fucking dentist and all. Everybody know each other and
Not the
shit.
dentist.
Like the one we live in.
Yeah, slick.
But them cars are made so
No,
much
no,
better
yeah.
than these crumpled up pieces of paper now.
When they
Cars
was,
start being shitty when they put the fucking gear shifter on the
Yeah.
floor instead of the damn steering wheel.
No,
When they
cars
was with a
start
steering
being
wheel, that was the
shitty
shit.
when they can lock you in. Okay, when they start, they can take control over the car.
When they started blowing up, y'all heard about the Tesla
When they went
exploded?
keyless,
shit like
Yeah.
or running into walls. and
It's too
shit.
much technology.
Stuff is going wrong.
you know. But anyway,
well,
that's our blast.
that's our blast from the past. Let's get into the census. The census says
We
that
taking over.
Minority.
one city at a time. They said by the year of 2060,
Facts.
every 1 in 4 people will be Latino.
I can feel it.
That means everywhere you go,
It's SA.
all the time, it's somebody of Mexican or Spanish descent.
I can believe it.
I believe
Fuck with it.
I mean, they here. It's no different from, and I'm not saying it in a, but it's no different. you know, we're not finna get all deep, so no to offend anybody, you know, the Indians. But then with the white people, but then like when the black people came over, you know what I'm saying, and then that was a fear, not even a fear, but you know what I'm saying, like it was for them back then, you know what I'm saying, with black people coming there, like, oh, everybody's gonna be the light skin. Remember they came out with the thing when we was younger, it was like the light skin and
eventually there was like eventually white is gonna fade out,
it's gonna be mulatto type looking, you know.
Well, that's what they were saying, like majority of people are now mixed, like, you know, it's not just white, it's white and something else, like
and meanwhile niggas is out here just lowering their numbers,
killing each other,
killing each other. Nigga, if you see those numbers and you realize you're killing yourself every day, that should just stop you right there.
Yeah, that's why I populate so much. We gotta get these numbers.
That's not right, but I think
I can't.
That was that last light ass baby.
Right, we're talking about right. Mixed, because she barely one of us.
First of all, she's still a nigga.
Right.
Look, she's still a nigga.
Right, they probably said that. Well, if you're 1/3 nigga, you a nigga.
She might get darker some days.
Yeah,
maybe.
I mean, her sister got a little dark.
A little dark.
Right.
But shout out to the Latino community, man. We fuck with y'all. That means we're gonna see our first Hispanic president really soon. Like in the next decade. Because the numbers, you gotta think about who would be voting. The popularity,
Because we also said that it's supposed to be way higher, but they couldn't get everybody to vote. Like, think of all the people who didn't vote. Like, you know, and all the Hispanics out there that didn't. Yeah.
It used to be us. We used to be the tipping point of the vote. It's not us anymore. Yeah. Get Biden's ass out of here.
Right, with this old ass nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
I know y'all saw that fucking cake. That bitch looked like it was about to explode. Y'all saw that cake on a fucking candles on there. That shit's ran out of room. Like,
you know, the time of the new presidents. The new. I think they're going to be younger. I think it's finally it's going to start to happen. Maybe not this go around. I don't know.
I'm not ready for young presidents.
Not young.
Trying to relate to the people.
No, not young.
What's up, y'all?
We made crack legal.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm not even saying young. Like not even like our age.
I say 60.
You see what I'm saying? But not no 80.
This nigga's 86.
You know what I'm saying?
Barack was in his
50s. You see what I'm saying? Right. That's good. That's a good. You've lived life. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, but I feel like when you're that old, it's such a disconnect.
Because he has dementia.
I mean, no, you start getting sick. You start getting disease.
You know,
I understand the reason for an older president.
Old pure white man.
Maybe not an old pure white man. Like, I don't see it when you're in dementia, but I do see the reason why you would need somebody a little older because they've been through all those stages of life.
They need to get rid of the people in the house too that's been there fucking years. Fuck all that old shit. Get somebody new in there.
But see, that's a double-edged sword. I get what they're saying. Yeah, like you're not going with the times. You're stuck in your ways.
90-years, 80-years that's been in there for fucking 40 presidents.
Going with the times ain't the best thing.
Why is some of our Congress members 90 years old, bro? Get the fuck out of here with your ass out.
You still believe that we colors. That's why all the people in your town going to prison.
Look, they so racist they forget that the person next to them.
Y'all heard about that shit in Mississippi? Did y'all hear about that shit in Mississippi?
Trying to bring lynchings back?
No, these motherfuckers divided their legal system by race. In Mississippi, if you're a black cop, you cannot pull over a white resident. That is the
Mississippi was the one
that shit is wild.
Doing the hangings again,
so
right?
Like black people deal with black people, white people deal with white people.
I feel like black people are probably the ones that push for that.
That's crazy though.
Like if y'all think about it, don't you hear niggas be like, we need to police our own communities?
Yeah.
They don't even know how to interact with us.
But that's
like
crazy.
Y'all gotta remember racist people and people who are like woke, they be
some
having
like
the
segregation.
same ideology.
Right. It's just in a different way. You know what I'm saying?
Tone.
Like you're saying we hate niggas and you saying we only want black people to come to our community. You're saying the same thing just in a different way because maybe it's coming from a different motive. But we're going down a rabbit hole.
That shit crazy.
Facts. I like that you peep that, but let's keep it.
Right.
I like that though. Shout out to the Latinos, man.
Right.
Snatch and robbery at
It's
Nike.
a robbery. They said it's Christmas time. They said,
y'all. Like when I first I thought it was
you said West California, that's not a fucking joke.
It's like I got some of that Nike stuff to sell.
Y'all, the holiday's gonna be crazy this year.
I'm just so tired of it always being us.
The thing about it,
you know why
it's not. The thing about it, it's not us.
They too scared to do shit like that.
That's not true. It's not even the fact that it's us. Do it be us all the time? Yes. But do it be other motherfuckers? They just record us. They record us the most. They say, you don't think it's white boy? Especially, it is. That's what's going on. It's just only because they just.
I feel like we do more noticeable crimes. While we taking the clothes and shit, the white people was probably hitting the bank accounts if I could go on for the safety type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Did y'all see them rob the Amazon truck when it was open?
Yeah.
Like, she had her van open, trying to deliver, and about 6 niggas came and ran up, started snatching shit out the Amazon van. It's like,
oh,
y'all.
yeah, no.
Like,
first of all, I saw the rest of they had Gucci.
Yeah,
no, they had a lick. I ain't gonna hold you.
Okay, so did y'all see the video of the dudes the girl was standing outside the damn truck and she was just looking at them niggas rob her shit?
Yeah, that's what I just said. That's what I just said, yeah.
Because what are you gonna do? You gonna run up and be like, put their packages back. I'm finna goddamn.
It really just makes me scared.
I feel like that was an inside job though. And the only reason why I say that, for that much designer to be moving through the hood and nobody know, nigga, this shit's always talking.
No, that's where it go. Fuck you mean? You gotta say ordering. That's the niggas who can't afford it.
But that's what I'm saying. You don't think my cousin work at Amazon, hey, that truck I heard it got loaded. Come on,
but you don't know
that shit is a mix. No, I really think you can't, because you don't know. No, the invoices are on the inside. All I'm saying is you can, to be clear,
works for Amazon nowadays, nigga, anybody.
No, I know that, but
they don't know what's in the boxes.
What I'm saying is, it's really like a chance. Now maybe you can base it off of like
not the driver.
The where you're. No, that's not true. Unless you work in the office and you're folded and you're actually.
But that's what I'm saying though. Like I'm telling you, that shit was.
No, that's not. I don't know. I wasn't there.
Caught slipping in the wrong spot.
No, she definitely did. But I'm saying,
do I think inside job goes on? Yeah, I mean, you know,
I don't know why people got to ruin the
It's Christmas time coming. Stop breaking in people's shit. Just go to work.
Happens every year.
Yeah, you know, people lock your cars.
Don't the bricks truck one?
Yeah,
fucking that shit was wild. It got like over like 3-point-something million.
Y'all check y'all packages.
Don't leave nothing in the cars. You know, don't give nobody reason to. Not that it's ever a reason, but
y'all follow where y'all shit is online. Y'all
right.
You know, make sure you know when it get delivered.
Well, I expedite everything. Nigga, you got about 2 days to come here. I don't want it. So I'm dead ass. I don't want it because I want to be home when it comes.
Yeah, for real.
I feel like all of that scrambling is a little different this year because people is a lot more down bad right now.
Like, so people gonna be stealing.
It's gonna be a shitty Christmas.
Yeah, because it was last year.
For sure.
It was last year. That Black Friday snatch you up and trip you for this. That shit is kind of over.
Yeah,
I don't hear nobody talking about I had to fight for anything. You know, like
it wasn't enough people shit like it was.
Right? No, nigga, we trying to buy groceries and food, pay bills. You know, but we gonna keep that shit moving with the replay with TK, my boy.
Hey.
Let's get into the replay with TK.
Yeah. All right, y'all. So y'all see the new Adam Sandler movie? They did put it on Netflix.
I did. I started it.
No, you watched it?
I didn't watch it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't watch the whole thing. I got like halfway through, but it was good from what I saw. Like he was a teacher's pet or whatever like that. I guess it was he was what's that shit called? Iguana? Is that what they call them shits? Well, yeah, I don't fucking know. But so long ass lizard looks like an iguana, and it was a turtle or whatever. But the basic it was they were teacher pets or whatever, and the teacher was she got pregnant or whatever, so they had a substitute, and she started making the kids take the pet home. So he found out that he's been there for 74 years, and he found out he dies at 75. So it's pretty much like a movie. He trying to have like a bucket list of all the stuff he want to do before he died.
The iguana?
Yeah, it was a cute movie.
Which is voiced by Adam Sandler?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It's a lot of other voices. I don't know on the top of my head.
Bill Burr.
If you hear me, you know who it is though. Oh, okay. But it was a cute little movie though.
Was it a kids movie?
Yeah, it was.
Okay. Did you watch the
movie?
Okay, keep going though.
Yeah, I would give it. Well, from what I saw, I'll say like a 6 because I didn't get to finish it. But it was good from what I saw. Adam Sandler do pretty good movies. I like that Huey Halloween one. That was pretty good too.
That nigga's off and on with me.
Yeah. You don't like him?
Sometimes he's good, sometimes he's horrible.
Right.
Well, yeah, because that Queen Latifah movie with him, I didn't like that. It wasn't even. The movie was good. It was their dynamic.
He has way more bad.
When they kissed, that shit cringed. Like that shit was weird.
You remember That's My Boy?
That was funny though. I like that though.
His sister.
That was dumb. Okay, I get that.
I think Grown Ups was
50 First Dates was fire.
I love Grown Ups.
I
fucking love Grown Ups.
I liked both of them.
You like both of them?
Yeah, I did.
The second one was just seemed like it was a buddy.
I
loved Billy Madison.
I like Big Daddy. Big Daddy.
Yeah, you know,
that's a classic.
That was cute
for sure.
Best Adam Sandler movie. So I'm going Big Daddy and I say Click. No.
I don't like Click.
You don't like Click?
Click was straight.
Was it Big Daddy? Is Big Daddy? Waterboy. Big Daddy.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Waterboy's a classic. Yeah. That shit get quoted more than any of his movies. Like
come on, man.
That shit.
But
that's the replay with TK. I go check it out. I saw Netflix.
Yeah. Did you watch Good Burger too?
No, I ain't watched the first one. I'm not gonna hold you. I never watched Keenan and Kel. I never liked them like that.
Oh, yeah, you disrespectful.
They weren't funny.
Yo, cut his mic off, man.
That's crazy. When your man's over there taking the oaths with the devil to stay young and shit. So I watched that shit.
For real. Diamonds in the rough. Diamonds in the rough.
Ooh.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna highlight Amber and Danielle Brown. They're young authors that started out basically drawing at first when they was kids. They went to college to pursue a degree in communications, and they got hooked up with a NYC job for a fashion blog, and they did that for a few years, and then they decided they wanted to write. And they're two twins, and they're real connected with each other, so they actually got a book deal to write their first book, and they moved to LA to be a screenwriter and authors. So congratulations to them, because they just got signed for their first book called Someone Had to Do It. It comes out, I think, in January, and it's a sexy thriller and suspense.
Okay.
So if y'all want to, it's a sexy thriller. That's what it's classified as.
So how old are they? Is it like a
they're
teenage
actually
book or?
No, they're in their 30s.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, they both got graduate degrees and everything else like that. Okay. Yeah, they doing their thing, and I think it sounds really interesting. I like sexy thrillers, and I like suspense, and I like cultural commentary, and that's what they specialize in. Yeah, for sure, right? That's all you got to do. Yeah. And y'all can check it out on Audible or buy the book outright whenever it comes out. It comes out in January. So y'all check it out. One more time? Someone Had to Do It. Okay. So, and y'all know I like to leave it with a quote. I'm just going to say it simple. When things go wrong, don't go with them. That's it.
Okay.
Oh, that's fire. I like that. I like that.
Right.
I like that.
I like that as well.
That was deep.
There you get your sexy Barry White.
Right. What the fuck that nigga said?
That nigga came in like Joyce Littell.
I like that.
Okay.
What is your boy Cashews?
Oh.
I'm dead.
Hey, yo, I am Cashews.
This your boy TK.
It's your girl Diamonds.
This your girl Tasty.
And this is
HIPHOP Millennials Podcast.
We out this bitch. Like, share, subscribe. We back. We love y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And happy holidays, guys.
Happy holidays.